When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that?
You are playing the Stanley Parable. Let's begin. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This is MythRek. Welcome to another video. We are playing the Stanley Parable. And, without further ado, let's begin the game. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Nope.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for
It's a nice room.
And Stanley was happy. And
Okay.
then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Why do these cutscenes look
Something
so
he
low
would
quality?
never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh. Okay. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. This is weird. Hello?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Okay. Hello. Why did I turn that off? Okay. Wow, it looks really bright outside today. Almost like there's nothing. What's in the computer? Am I doing an Easter egg? I really hope I'm not doing an Easter egg. I just want to play this. Username access. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be pushing all those. Hello? Ladder? I hate Mondays. Okay. Nice painting. Okay. What are they? I can't look in there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Hello? That's on. My computer screen's on. This is really weird. Hello, meeting people.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Broom closet. Hello.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. Nothing in the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's down? I don't know what's up down. Okay. The boss's office. Gotta go talk to the boss. Whoa. This is a lot different than executive bathroom. A lot different than down there. There's no assistant. No doors open. Mr. Boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
What the heck?
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Yeah, who's doing this?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the
Okay.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Yeah.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That was totally by luck. Okay. This is really getting creepy. That is creepy. Whoa. Okay. It's like the most suspicious.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
As I was saying before I got cut off, this is like the most suspicious game I've ever played. There's nothing
Stanley
but more
walked straight ahead
sus.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Camera. Yo. What the? Mind control?
The lights
Lights?
rose on an enormous
Whoa.
room packed with television screens.
A lot of
What
TVs.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I guess we're about to find out. What the? Why is there so many TVs? It's a lot. Cameras?
Now the monitors jumped
That's
above,
bright.
their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the
Whoa.
building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of
Holy
so many
crap.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Jesus. You need like a telescope to see these individual ones. What is this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What is going on?
No. He refused
What?
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Pirate.
own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
What
Had he
is...
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What am I playing?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How? What? How is it? What is it? What is it? How to whaa? Okay. Button? I don't want to press that. What is this game? I don't. This is just like. What is? I did not expect this.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. What? I'm still here.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I can see outlines.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
What?
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed
really
from
bright.
the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
That is really
But
freaking
as
bright.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
I don't trust this. This is like the
Perhaps
ending
his
of
goal
Portal.
had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Yeah, because
Whatever
this is
life is,
definitely
It
real.
will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'm waiting till that goes down.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
I'm not
The
controlling
immense
this.
possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
What? Achievement beat the game. What? What? Hello? What it?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Excuse
What could
me.
he do? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is? What in the
No matter how
world?
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who, what, where, when, how, why, what, how, what? I'm so confused. Like, we just beat the game. Like, not even like 10 minutes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the right this time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Okay.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, let's go to the employee lounge. That sounds good. There's no one there.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This is a pretty nice room. Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I didn't actually. Ooh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You know what, man? I just like living my own life, okay? So, we just saw mind control stuff, so I'm not gonna... You know, hey, look, there's an
Stanley, I
exit.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
But, like, that's
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Who's
to
her?
let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's her? I know who her is, but her ain't gonna tell me. What? No. Let me in. That is unsettling. Jesus.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do
No.
this. To reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me
Well, I
double
did it.
check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
I have a wife?
And the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Well, that's not what I did.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What is it?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to
Free
think
will,
I've been
baby.
letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the
I bet
situation?
it's a video game.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No, I will not.
Choice. It's the
Can I
best
skip it?
part
Oh,
of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
I
in this
refuse to
scenario,
watch.
a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Steven isn't
He
real.
could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make?
The second
Remember
one.
that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice
It was
that does not
18.
conform to
Yes.
rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not
Gobbledygook.
real.
Yes, they
Allow
are.
the person to finish their thought,
Whoops.
then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a
Practice.
Excellent. Making choices
What?
on a regular basis is the best
That's a
part
good
to a
decision.
healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Not
And the
exactly.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it.
Welcome
What
back.
forklifts?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What if I just don't go that way? I guess I kind of have to. Okay. Can I go up here? Hello? This game is so crazy, man.
Now
I
that
don't
we know your
understand.
choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway
go
through the
down there.
story. That story would make no sense
Oh,
at
I am
all.
going down there.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place
I wanna
is
go
not
through
well
there.
equipped to
I wanna go
deal
through
with
there.
reality.
How can I go through there? Guess I can't. That stinks. I'm gonna go through there. Key card. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
So is it just gonna make me walk through the thing again?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always
I'll do
putting the
that.
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I am breaking reality. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna like reset or something. What if I just keep going back? Is it gonna change? No. So I'm gonna have to go on the left? Uh-oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
Don't get so angry.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Yes.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Do it.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Make your choice, man. Free will.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I have to.
Don't shut the game down. Whoa. Whoa. No. Not the game. Don't shut the game down. I hear spooky noises. Whoa. There's some portal stuff going on.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Sorry, man. That's just how it goes.
Did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon
way
you how
the news
important it
goes.
was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for
man,
it.
calm down.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had
Calm
it?
down, dude.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
I'm not a child.
Oh.
I'm young. I'm not a
Story.
child. Come on, man.
If you'd
don't
just
do me
gone
like
through
that.
the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed
already did
it
see it,
and
that's
been
why I did this.
victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Okay.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
Oh, okay.
Hurry.
Well,
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
okay.
responsibly.
I guess it's just
and
gonna
always
repeat.
putting the story first. I'm
So yeah,
quite
this
sure
game
you'll be
was
up to the
quite a
task.
parable.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
As I was saying, this game is quite weird. I did not expect any of this. Yeah, so this is just a random upload. So yeah, if you want to see me play more weird games like this or keep playing this game, let me know in the comments. And as always, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from